Welcome back to the video. If you're new, hit that subscribe button, the like button, and let's get going. As I did the Tyson Berry video earlier, and I said I was going to make more content because the Oilers are trying to address at least minimum 3 needs in tomorrow's free agency. And there's been rumors and rumors about 2 goalies most likely are the ones the Oilers are going after. There's been talks apparently that within the Edmonton Oilers organization that they are going to try and land at least one of these guys. And right now we're going to start with the guy on your screen, Jacob Markstrom. He's going to free agency. Vancouver doesn't have the cap. Like, they didn't have the cap for even to qualify Troy Stecher. They are in a pretty tight situation, and Thatcher Demko kind of pushed Markstrom out of contention, I would say, for the starting goalie in Vancouver. So we go look at his career stats. They're not the greatest because he didn't really start till 15-16. He played 33 games. He's played 60 games multiple times. You know, for 909 save percentage and a 2.81 goals against, you can really not complain about that at all, that goals against. That is what Edmonton is looking for. Anything below 3, a guy that can stop the puck and be there, make the big save when needed. A lot of 1-goal games the Oilers have been in the past 3 seasons. That one big save could change the whole game. He is only 87, 102, and 28. So he's not a winning goalie, but you can't take that into effect with his stats this year. He was 23, 16, and 4 with a 2.75 goals against and a save percentage of 918. So save percentage went up, goals against went up. Vancouver was one of the worst teams for giving up shots this year. So, of course, those numbers are going to be kind of out of whack to what his career is, and so on and so forth. Let's get into his contract. So, he signed a 3-year, just over $11 million by $1. So, we're going to say 3-year, $11 million here. So, he's coming off a $3.66 million contract. If I was the Edmonton Oilers, I would pay him $4.15. It gives him a bit of a raise to come in. He is 29, so I wouldn't sign him for more than 4 years, 5 years max if we could get him on a really cheap deal in the 5th year. I would go with Jacob Markstrom at $4.15 million. Now, the other goalie they were talking about, as I'll pull him up so you can see all his career stats, it doesn't count for this, is this guy right here, Alberta/Saskatchewan native, Braden Holtby. He is from Lloydminster, of course, border city, border town in between Alberta and Saskatchewan, so they go by Saskatchewan, we say it's in Alberta, whatever. Now, why I want to bring this up is he's a stellar goalie. Like, if you look at those wins-loss record, for every 2.3 wins he gets, he loses 1. Save percentage, 918 career. That's not including this year. 247. So better numbers than Jacob Markstrom. But better numbers, more wins, is going to cost you more money. The reason I believe the Edmonton Oilers have an advantage is because you take the Yellowhead 2.5, 3 hours east, you're in his hometown. And a lot of guys, when they get to about 29, 30, take Patrick Maroon, for example, like to go play for their hometown or near their hometown, their favorite team growing up. And I believe that the Edmonton Oilers could actually get Holtby. So looking at his stats for this season, he got kind of pushed out of goalie. I guess it was a 50-50 on who plays. He had 47 games started. He went 25, 14, and 6. So that's pretty good. Above 500 wins by 11 games. That is good. That is what the Edmonton Oilers are looking for. Goalies are the same age. So when I'm talking salary cap coming up here, he made $30.5 million over a course of 5 years. Now, when I say Edmonton, if Edmonton somehow finds the salary cap, I'd offer Holtby that same amount of money. You would probably have to trade Koskinen. Don't get me wrong about that. Sign Smith to a $1 million deal. You're good. And then he might sign because it's close to his home. And I believe that these two goalies, one of them will be an Edmonton Oiler tomorrow, sometime tomorrow or Saturday. Mark my words on that. I believe that. I don't think Holland is going to 1B, which would be Mike Smith, those type of goalies. But anyway, let me know in the comments what you think out of these two, who are the Edmonton Oilers most likely to sign. And I'll catch you guys on the next one.